Unless you later kick your mother in the vagina, which you should not do. Just my opinion, but you should not. There are very few legitimate reasons to kick your mother in the vagina. There's 7 of them, actually. But I'm not going to tell you what they are, because you'll annoy you.
My life is really evil. There are people who are starving in the world, and I drive an Infiniti. That's really evil. There are people who just starve to death. That's all they ever did. There's people who are born and they go, oh, I'm hungry, then they just die. And that's all they ever got to do. And meanwhile, I'm in my car, boom, 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 having a great time, and I sleep like a baby. It's totally my fault, because I could trade my Infiniti for a really good car, a nice Ford Focus with no miles on it, and I'd get back $20,000, and I could save hundreds of people from dying of starvation with that money. And every day I don't do it. Every day I make them die with my car. And 43-year-old couples are funny because they act like old couples. They act like your grandparents because they're already building those skills. You know that way your grandparents are with each other? They didn't start that at 80. They started it as soon as they figured out they're not getting out. So I was with my friends and this couple, and the guy, he just goes for long walks. For hours, he just walks. And she doesn't even get it. She's like, well, he just walks. It's weird. He just goes for, likes his long walks. Of course he does. He's running out the clock on the rest of his life. He's trying to stay as far as possible from the person he's going to spend the rest of his life with. And it's like your grandparents when your grandmother talks about your grandfather. He just stands in the backyard for hours. He's crazy. That's because he hates you a lot. He hates you a lot. He hates you more than he loves you, Grandma. That's why every time your mouth opens, he goes, oh, all right. And he just stands out there looking at where the grass meets the pavement. Yeah! Comment!
Is the playlist over already? Huh? No signal. Oh.